Last hour of the show, we're going to kind of Arthur the Anteater. Do you remember Arthur the Anteater?
No, I'm not an anteater, as last I checked.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, you're wanting to talk about who should Trump pick for VP. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, we've seen, different candidates auditioning, if you will, at the courthouse the past couple days. But I kind of like Dr. Ben Carson, and I haven't seen him make a showing at the courthouse. I'm curious what you think of Dr. Carson.
Oh, I love Ben Carson. I mean, Ben was on my show many times during the time Trump was president. I had him on and talking to us. He's a great Christian guy, and I love a lot about Ben Carson, but for whatever reason, the president doesn't have him on his short list. I'm not privy to why, but I can tell you there's a strategic reason why he's not on there. That's all I can tell you.
I might jump in and give a little insight.
Go ahead.
Do you think it has anything to do with? I'm concerned about the story that came out back in 2015 that a young girl suffered brain damage because he left a sponge in her brain after doing surgery. Do you think that has something to do with it?
It could. I mean, look, if you haven't heard that much about Kristi Noem lately, have you? After, in her book, she said she shot her dog, all right? I'm just telling you, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing. If they think that the media is going to jump on it and run with it, they'll stay away from it. That's just the way politics are.
I would say this. I think one of the problems with Ben Carson is he doesn't present strength. He seems timid. His voice is not a powerful voice, and I think people see him as a very smart individual that can play a role in the administration or play a role in places. But being vice president, I don't think people see him in that role just because he doesn't present enough strength.
I'm surprised to hear you say that you think leaving a sponge in someone's brain is like a minor thing.
Who said that? Wait a minute, who said that? Who said that leaving a sponge in somebody's brain is a minor thing?
Well, you just did.
No, I did not.
No,
okay.
Let's do not conflate two different statements. What you're doing, you're taking. I said, it can be a small thing like what happened to Kristi Noem. You're not hearing about her because she shot her dog. Now, there are some people that may be out there that are listening would say, well, Dave, that's not a minor thing. You know what I think? I think it's about the minorest thing that you can talk about, to be honest with you. As far as leaving a sponge after surgery, the doctor doesn't remove the sponges after surgery. You do understand that, right? That's nurses who do that when they're closing the patient up.
Oh, it wasn't Dr. Carson's fault? It was the nurse's fault?
Probably was the nurse's fault, yes.
Oh, because the President Trump had the National Enquirer run an article that's saying it was Dr. Carson's fault.
The National Enquirer.
Now you're getting into a whole different area, and that bottom line, I got to.
Wait a minute, we're citing the National Enquirer now. I mean,
he's doing that because
Trump had them run that. If President Trump had them run that story, it couldn't be false.
Oh yeah, it could be false. Yeah, sure it could be.
You're saying President Trump had the National Enquirer?
Dude, let's get some. No. Let's get something straight. You're not worried about who's going to be his VP. You probably vote Democrat. I can kind of tell that right now by the way you've changed the way and the tenor of this conversation. So I'll tell you what. Go call a Democrat show. All right. Go call Rachel Maddow and talk to her.
When you start citing National Enquirer as your source, I mean, you lose me at that point.
He just called in to get on the show to get his 15 seconds of fame.
Well, he failed.
Well, I let him talk, but when he changed the topic, I can tell immediately where somebody is going to when they change the topic. And when I made the statement about Noem, he took that what I said about her, which is minutia when you're talking about a VP, that she shot a dog that was aggressive and was killing chickens and biting people. That's a minor story, and that's why you're not hearing about her now. Back to the phone. Skip wants to talk to us. Hey, Skip, how are you? Welcome to the Dave Elswick Show.
Hi, Dave. Yeah, I agree what you said about Kristi Noem and the dog. She had to shoot that dog. I got from a reliable source, but that dog knew she was screwing with Corey Lewandowski, and the dog had threatened to tell her family. So she had to shoot that dog.
See, here we go again. If you want to come on the show, tell Steve what you really want to talk about. If you want to talk about Lewandowski, we can talk about Lewandowski. There's a lot of hearsay around that. There's no is-say around that at all. At all. Well, and that's not why Trump took this. Says she's not going to make it. Go ahead.
Well, this guy's name's Skip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so his point is because of that, so he does a deal that's hearsay. So I could say, Skip could come on and I could say, well, hey, you're not very credible because, I heard that you have sex with dogs.
Well, see, Skip just ruined it for everybody because he's made this call screener mad now. And so, no, nobody's getting back on the show for the rest of the day.
No, well, let's Sean.
Look, but my whole point is anybody can just say something, right? Anybody can just say something. So you want to get on her and you say, hey, there's hearsay going about that she was having an affair with Lewandowski. And the dog knew about that. That's the reason she shot the dog. Okay, that's stupid. I mean, but you can say that. Anybody can, just like me making up stuff. I can make up stuff and just say it. But you have no credibility, and people laugh at that. That's not what they want. They want serious conversations, not idiots.
Wow, my allergies just kicked it. I can hardly talk.
Well, the whole point is, we're here to have serious conversations. If you want to have a conversation, great, let's have it. If you want to state your point of view, and we can disagree on points of views. But just to get on here to try to say things like Arthur and Skip said, then what are you really accomplishing other than letting everybody know that you're an idiot?
That's exactly right. And here's the thing, too.